You know what, bud? Hey, I did a video just now, for you around, a couple, three comments, anecdotal comments that I find pretty awesome. Money's not evil. It just reveals what's already there. And myths are not created in action; they're created in the storytelling afterwards. These are all trip hazards we throw on ourselves, and heroes are not created in situations. They're revealed in situations. Heroes, myths, and money are completely different items, and life is complex. But really, I got a lot going on inside. I felt a little, I'm unclear in my thought process. I'm just so clogged up, man. I'm going back to California this weekend, and I'm going back for a funeral of my best friend. He was close to me like a brother, and it's really messing with me. He was a father, and he loved his son, and it's just a little too close to home for me that he's gone. He was somebody that I depended on, and that I adored. That's one man that I can be more than honest with, and felt safe doing so. I can sit around and be honest with everybody, but that doesn't mean I feel safe. And with him, I always felt safe. I always felt like we could discuss things, and I would find truth. I would find truth there. And he's gone now. And part of that scares me, because if he can be gone, his son's now 20, 22. If he can be gone and his son is still a boy in so many ways, like, what does that mean for me? I don't, it's not healthy for me to be even dealing with these kinds of questions, but it terrifies me. What am I doing for my health, and how can I avoid even random acts of life-ending situations? I'm just confronted with, I'm not doing enough, and then I'm flirting with paranoia, and that's terrible, because that's going the opposite direction. Dude, I miss him so much, man. And I just have a lot of good memories, and I don't want to remember him any other way. The reality is I don't know how to cope with the stark reality of life right now, because he's gone. And all my thoughts and my dreams, my hopes, there's fragments in those words for each segment of life, and he was a segment, and it was an important one to me. And all of those things that I had stock in are gone forever. Same thing with relationships, like in general. I built plans, man. I created foundations and built things on those foundations. And that's gone forever. Those plans and those ideas, those dreams, those hopes, they all have to be adjusted and changed now. It just feels like I feel a bit lost, in ways. And I think I'm struggling. That's what's going on with the video, and why I'm stuttering and I can't focus. This last couple years of my life have just been unsteady. I don't feel really confident. You know, depression has attacked me a bit. And depression's nothing to play around with, you know. I don't medicate. I don't advocate against medicating. I don't run away from the pain, because pain is usually the motivator for me to change. It's a factor of pushing me beyond my comfort zone, and I have to get uncomfortable. I have to become comfortable being uncomfortable. And that's one of the things I loved about him, is we were brothers in arms when it came to that. We were not afraid of life or its circumstances. It sucks. It's scary. It's terrifying. Do it anyways. And we did, and we related, and we stuck together, and we compared notes, and we overcame a lot. And I always felt victorious with him, and I could share victories with him because he did the same things. Yeah. So I'm struggling, and I don't feel confident in life right now, and I am dealing with a bit of depression, and I'm not medicating. I want to heal this thing. I want to get busy. I need to stay active and win. I need to get some wins under my belt. And I need to relook at my goals, man. Make sure my goals are set high enough to see past the situations in front of me. When my goals are high enough and they're strong enough and inside of me, I don't see I look right through the situations in front of me, dude, because I got bigger plans. I'm not afraid of the situations right now because I'm terrified of never getting to that. When I ask, what's my secret sauce? That's my secret sauce in so many ways. Pick an area of life, and I'm treating it similar. This too shall pass. It's a low moment in life, and I'm allowed to have those. Everybody is. And things will get better. They will get better. It's been a couple of years now. I've been flirting with this pain level that's just increasing. I'm not addressing my goals, and I'm not being active where I know I could be active. That's gonna help me. It's prolonged the suffering. I put myself through it, dude. I don't know that anybody's invincible or immune to this. The difference between pain and suffering is pain is mandatory. That shows up. It's life. Suffering is the lack of willingness to have acceptance that this is happening. Somebody told me, man, you either accept things and you walk along with life, or you don't accept them and you get drugged through life. And I've been allowing myself to be drugged through life a bit, and it's painful. So I love you, dude. I want to share all of it with you, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful, so this is part of it. I just want you to know who I am, and the whole purpose is, as you're developing, as you're growing, as you're charging, you're gonna deal with messed up stuff inside. You're gonna go, like every single human, don't care what social mask they have on, that they're good and nothing phases. Like, every person goes through these things. It's life. It's mandatory. It is the admission price. You cannot get out. You cannot live without the admission price. There's no way in. You can't sneak in. There's no cheat code. There's no glitch. You can't just get in. You have life. And life can be painful. Life can be beautiful. Life can be joyous. But it's balanced. So I just want to make sure I'm sharing all of it with you. The great times and the hard times, and for you to have enough experience with it from somebody you know, you love, and you trust, that's not going to lie to you and tell you everything's going to be okay when it really won't be. Things will be fine. They work out. We have to do the work. But life is not going to be beautiful every day. That's not the way this works. Nobody grows from being comfortable. Try eating ice cream or cake for dinner every night. It's after the fourth night, I want to throw up, and I want to shoot something and eat it. Life demands variety, and pain and sadness is part of that variety. But it doesn't have to last. Anyways, as much as I'm uncomfortable right now, and as much as I'm just struggling with concepts around losing, my heart family, things will be all right. It's just a painful time in life, and it's a fact of life that I don't like looking at. I don't like losing people. I've lost a lot of people in my life, so don't feel lonely in that. Everybody loses a lot of people in their life, and really valuable people. So don't feel alone in that. Everybody's in pain, and that helps me immensely. Because I don't have to be alone in my pain. I know that people are suffering with all kinds of loneliness and pain, and just that alone makes me feel not alone, not as alone. I love you, dude, and I hope to God, whenever you are, and in your development, at some point, like, this helps. That this helps, like, at all. I want nothing but amazing for you. And even if you don't want that for yourself, I don't care. I'm not judgmental about that, and I'm not disappointed. I am not disappointed. If you don't want greatness for yourself now or later, I'm not disappointed. You're not letting me down. I want you just to live your life the way you want to live it, dude. And I pray to God that you choose really healthy values and choose to love more than hate. Because purely your life is just going to be more full if you do. Like, that's the data, that's the statistics, and that's my experience. I've lived both ends. I was a selfish, self-centered egotistical person in the first half of my life, and I created a lot of wreckage, whether intentionally or unintentionally. I did, and it was not rewarding. It looked that way, and I got people to tell me a lot of cool things, which meant nothing when I laid my head down at night. And then I changed at 22. I had an awakening. I had a moment of clarity. And I decided to do different. And man, I got to tell you, like, my life got really full. It's been really great. Even when I had nothing, dude. I no money, no finances, no equity, property, assets. Nothing. My life was super full. So I just want you to know, I'm not disappointed with you. I don't have judgment around what you decide to do with your life. I'm going to fight tooth and nail to get you on a track that's going to get you to a full life. That's my, you know what? Like, I don't know that I can help that, dude. I'm going to fight with everything in me to get you on a track that's setting you to a full life, because I want nothing but amazing for you. And no one's gonna agree to anything that they don't have experience with. If you don't know what it's like to have a full life, why would you do this extra work? Why would you address the scary stuff inside? Why would you look at honesty when it's terrifying? I'm going to do everything I can to get you to a full life. But please know this, I'm not disappointed in you. I am not mad at you. If I'm ever showing discontent or frustration, it's with the situation and knowing that there's better for you, but it ain't you that I'm pissed at, and I'm not disappointed with you. I love you. You're an amazing man, dude. I know it from 2 years old, dude. From 2 years old, I've known who you are. We don't change much. You're not a coward. You weren't born a coward. You're not weak. You weren't born weak. You've shown huge character and intelligence, strength and courage and bravery, dude, and bravery. From the time you were 2, it ain't gone. It never disappeared. I don't care if you covered it up with something. It's still there. It's still there. Uncover, discover, and discard. Uncover all the lies and deception that you have placed over your truths. Discover your truths. Remember who you are, or who you were, depending on the situation. And discard those lies and truths, and leave that truth about you exposed, no matter how painful it is or how lonely it may be. People may say you're not doing the right thing, or tell you to cover it up because they want you to be secular and normal. But eventually they'll start worshiping you. Not worshiping. They'll admire the hell out of you because you didn't. And that is no longer painful. It's just straight iron inside you. It's strength. And people will admire the hell out of you for it. I love you, dude. I'm just rambling and almost 20 minutes is crazy. I love you. I can't wait to see you whenever you are. I just pray that you're having the best moments of your life, and if you're not, It's fine. Don't stress about it. Think through it. Do the next right indicated step and take small actions. Every day, take small actions. Even multiple times a day, take small actions of right action. And I promise you, before you even know it, you're going to think it's going to take forever. And it's really only like a week or two before you're feeling motivated. Keep it up. All right. I love you.